Are we expecting anyone to walk in the door?
So do you know John Melfi?
Sure.
He's my cousin.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
You're good?
Just settle. Thanks.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Do you want to see?
Let me see.
That's a special.
No, I just woke up from a nap. Look at my hair.
Oh,
Wait.
lucky you.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's the guy. I love. Looks like this guy over
Wait.
there.
Now I have to adjust you. Hold on.
Why are you moving?
He
I like
likes
that
it.
angle.
He likes it.
Yeah, put it back how it was. Yeah.
Like that?
I don't want it straight on. There we go.
He's different.
There we go.
He's different.
There we go.
Okay.
Daddy like.
It looks good.
Cute.
I like the background, Ronnie. Looks nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling.
You rolling? Okay. So it's an agency, so I have to do some generic questions. So can you describe your character, Ian, for us?
Ian Miller. Ian's a all-American guy. He's a teacher. He teaches high school students, and one day he's having a little snack on the corner, and he sees a interesting girl working in a store, and he wants to get her attention. That's Ian.
So what made you want to do this film?
Well, you know, I used to. I don't know what I read it, and it was great. And you know, you don't really read a great script that often in Hollywood. That you.
One second, because I heard the squeaking of the door.
That's okay. It's really coming, guys.
I'm sorry. Can you start that again? Because otherwise we'll hear the squeaking.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, you asked me the question again.
If I
come up with the
remember
answer.
what it was.
What made you want to do
Oh, what made you want to do the film?
Just it's a great script, and you know, I don't know.
When you met Nia, what did you think? I mean, this is
You know, it's weird. It's the scripts come to you, and you don't really go. I'm not at a place where I go get scripts and get movies made. You know, they find me somehow, and they just magically sort of come in my direction, and I don't know how that happens, but I'll, you know, just get one delivered to me, and it'll be interesting and be something I want to do, and they'll want me to do it, and I'm lucky like that, you know.
So, was this your first experience when you had read all these? It's so funny with the whole.
Yeah, this has to stay open because we need to come in and out.
Well,
You can't come in and out while we're doing the interview because else we don't get ahead because we keep stopping.
I keep losing my train
Thank
of
you.
thought. This is
Thank you for.
sticking up for us.
Okay.
Such a typical, you know, Greek family and everything. What did you think of this? I mean, it must have been fun filming this, you know, working on this film.
You know, my first trip to Europe was, well, it was almost a decade ago, but I had never been. So I picked Greece. I went to Santorini, and I lived there for a month, and it was just the greatest time. I lived in a little cliff house in Ia and got to know the Greek peoples and just the food. So this was really, the Greek people are just so gregarious and outgoing, and you know, we had a big celebration. She brought 50 of her relatives for the premiere in Hollywood, and had a big barbecue the Saturday before that, and it was just a lot of fun. They immediately make you a part of their family, you know. At least her family did anyway. It was very cool.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So you had fun making this one.
Oh, I had a lot of fun. It was, you know, Lainey Kazan and Michael Constantine, and Joey Fatone, and Andrea Martin, and you know, the list goes on and on. But everybody's, and Nia and Louis Mandalore. It was, you know, Gia Carides, and I got to name everybody. But you know, everyone was quirky in their own separate way, you know, and I don't know. I just love them. I wish we could make Big Fat Greek Wedding too. You know, the divorce. Who knows? I don't know. But it's really strange because you work hard on a movie and you're together for 6 weeks, and then it's that final day when it's just over. And I haven't seen these wonderful people in it over a year. So to be together again now for this, it's coming out soon. So we're telling people about it, and it's exciting for me.
Great,
Anyway.
great. So what else is going on with you? You gonna see you back on Sex and the City?
I'm not sure what's happening there. I haven't been invited back yet, but they're having a baby over there at Sex and the City now. So I think they're on a little hiatus, a little limbo sort of. I don't know. I haven't talked to anyone from the show, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. What about filmmaking? What else do you want to do?
I want to take a vacation. I like not working just as much as I like working. So, if I can be part of an interesting, quirky tale, I'll do it. If not, there's a lot of the world to go look at.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
It was good meeting you. Joey has to leave, from what I hear. So, was it hard writing something that's so close to you?
No, I think it was easier. I think if you really know these people, you can basically know this would not come out of their mouths or this would. And what I did, though, is I took like every cousin I've ever had and I squished her into one cousin Nikki. And I took every uncle I ever had and made him Uncle Taki. So my relatives that are watching it can't go, wait, that's me. They just can't quite tell who's who, which is how I'm kind of getting away with murder.
Now, have you screened it for the family, and what was their reaction?
They just saw it. All 50 of them flew in. Not even all 50. I have like 100 first cousins, but 50 of them came in for the screening to Los Angeles, and they took up the first 15 rows of the movie theater, and they loved it. They laughed, and they applauded, and they gave themselves a standing ovation afterwards.
That's great. What did it mean for you to have Rita and Tom behind you on this project?
Oh, it instantly made me cool in LA. It instantly, the minute you get that stamp of approval from them, all of a sudden doors were open to me, and it's like, I guess it's kind of my 15 minutes, but it's pretty interesting how casting directors who never even returned my calls before are now like, hey buddy, hey, come on in, hey, I got a film for you, and I'm like, interesting.
So, tell me about some of the Greek traditions that we see in the film. What's true? What isn't true? The spitting, the Windex.
Yeah, the spitting is a Greek tradition. We spit on each other to keep the devil away. I'm not sure where it started. Probably everything started in the villages. The Greek eggs, we dye our Easter eggs red, and like some people just dip them in dye, but my mom likes our Easter eggs really red, so she spray paints them. Like, it couldn't be more toxic. But the other aunts come over with their kind of lame-o dyed red eggs, and my mom goes, ha ha! Ever seen redder eggs than this, suckers?
What are you most proud about as far as your Greek heritage, and why a film about it?
I'm proud that I think Greek people basically feel that we have contributed everything to civilization. My dad thinks that Greeks invented language and history. Like, he just thinks everything comes from the Greeks. So I'm proud that I can finally get a Greek-American movie out there in movie theaters, and I just think everyone relates to it, whether you're Jewish or American or Russian or anything. If you just have a family that loves you to the point of laying on you when you're watching TV, and they're always, like, my family is always, like, on each other sweating, and if you have a family like that, then this is the movie for you.
Now, your husband, this is sort of autobiographical, this story.
Yeah.
What was it like when you brought your husband home to
Well, they weren't pleased because he wasn't Greek, and then we baptized him Greek Orthodox, and I was watching him just thinking, why are we doing this to this poor man? And then a second after it was over, I was like, I'm going to prostitute my real life and make it into a movie.
That's great. What was your favorite scene shooting?
My favorite scene was the scene with the mother and the grandmother where they put the wedding crown on my head. That's my favorite scene.
Why?
I just think it's nice to show strong generations of Greek women who get away with murder by manipulating the men, and the men think, yeah, it was my idea. And the women is like, yeah, it's true. Yeah, it was.
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
It was great meeting you.
Hey, thank you. You too.
Good luck.
Sorry, my hands.
He's a funny guy.
Who is?
John Corbett.
Oh, he's hilarious.
That's a great choice.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm rolling. Go.
Okay.
I think if you ever want to meet an actor, just write a scene for them, and because I wrote that part for Andrea Martin, and I wrote that part for John Corbett. I was like,
Wow.
I want to meet Aiden from Sex and the City and kiss him. I think I'll write a movie.
Now tell me about some of the Greek traditions that we see in the film. Are they true? Are they?
Yeah, some of the Greek traditions are true, like the spitting. We spit on each other to keep the devil away. We dye our eggs red for Easter. And I don't know why we don't do them other colors. I'm not sure. I just think some people say it's like the blood of Christ. Other people say that it's red, and we invented red because we're Greek. I'm not sure why we do it.
And I think that's it, right? That was the one you needed?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. You ready? Rolling?
Rolling.
We're good? So this looked like a fun role to play.
It was fun. Yes, it was. It was really cool. It was just interesting because it was like quick and easy, but then yet, like that was in the mix with everybody, and then I wasn't, and then I don't know. It was just a really cool role.
Was it a fun set to be on?
Oh gosh, yeah. It was cracking jokes nonstop, off camera, on camera. It was just a lot of fun to work with everybody. It was one of the it's actually the first film I ever did, even before On the Line, the movie On the Line. It was the first film I did, so it was really a unique experience.
Could you relate to Angelo?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I have cousins that are always a pain in the butt, and even myself, I'm a pain in the butt. And the Greek family itself, they're just like, pretty close to Italians. So, I felt right at home. Except I didn't know what everybody was saying every once in a while when they spoke Greek to me.
It was all Greek to you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear of Windex used as a remedy for?
Never heard of it before until I read the script. That was very interesting. Yeah, it cures psoriasis too and all that stuff, if I recall.
What was your favorite character in the scene or favorite scene in the film? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I think all the characters have a unique, thing. Yaya is hilarious, and so is Andrea Martin, who plays my mom. She's just, her expressions of her face and everything, it just cracks me up, and when I heard about I was going to work with her and everything else, it was just an exciting thing because I've seen her on SC, TV and stuff like that, and same thing with Lainey Kazan, seeing her do a bunch of, movies and working with her, it was really cool. We spent a lot of time together, a lot of us, just sitting around talking and stuff like that, and we were all set.
Mm-hmm. Nia told me you showed her some dance moves, but
she didn't catch on very well.
well, at least she was honest too.
She tried.
She tried. How do you compare it to being on stage with boys?
Well, I'm not with the guys. That's one comparison. It's cool. It's different. It's really weird to me, I think, because of the fact that, you're in a closed environment. There's not many people around. It's not you're performing in front of thousands of people. I mean, you are later on when it comes out on film, but you don't get to see the people's reaction, for this movie for about a year later. It took a while, I guess. I don't even know why, but it took a while for it to come out, and I'm just very excited that it did. They said it was going to come, then it wasn't, then it was. It might be HBO, this and that, and I was like, cool. It's coming out on film, so I was excited.
Did you like?
Can we just extra radio? What is that? Was it just people talking?
I think it was just people talking.
Okay, it sounded like a radio. Anyway, it's okay, Ronnie, if you just...
Thank you.
John, he isn't here. He's almost finished.
Okay.
Take your time.
You just said, how is it different from the last day?
Yeah. We have to do it over. I'm sorry.
Not a problemo.
I'm sorry. Go.
It's actually a little bit different. Obviously, I'm not with the four guys, and you're in a closed environment. In the set, there's only a couple people, like the lighting and crew and director, camera. It's weird because you don't get to see the people's reaction right away. For phone purposes when it rings and stuff like that.
What is that?
That's mine. I'm sorry.
Ronnie, oh my God. Mr.
Was it mine?
Perfectionist?
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
just turn it off and let's continue.
I'm
Can you
sorry.
start that one again? I'm
I'll
sorry.
do it one more time, no problemo.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The differences of me, doing a film as opposed to being on stage, obviously the four guys, and the crowd's reaction, you get it right then and there. And people are singing the songs with you and screaming and cheering. Movies, you don't get to see any of that when you're on a small set and, the lights and just the camera, it's you and the actors and the director. And it's a little nerve-wracking because you don't know what the reaction's going to be like. Are they going to like it? Are they not? Where on tour you can see it right then and there, and you can tell right away if they don't like it. And where you're, at a place for a couple of months, 1 or 2, 3 months in one location, and depending on where you are, we're on tour. You're traveling like every other day, so it's different.
So do you like acting? Do you
I like
want
it,
to
yeah.
do more of it?
Oh yeah, love to. Yeah.
Can you start that again because I interrupted you?
It's all right.
Do you like?
Yeah, I love acting. I mean, I love to do some more. I'm actually doing another film, an independent film with it's called The Cooler with Alec Baldwin. It's like a really small role though. I play like a lounge singer. It'll be fun, something different.
Do you want to be like a Spider-Man type character? Do you ever see
I'd
yourself
love to.
doing
Yeah,
that?
I'd love to do some fictional stuff. It'd be a lot of fun. It's just something different. I always want to try to make do new and challenging things, and people that will be like, well, no, he can't pull that off, and being able to pull a certain character off, and that's what I think I want to do. And obviously, right now I'm taking small roles because I really don't even want to do a big lead role yet. I don't think I'm even prepared or ready for that yet, unless a good script or a good it comes along. But I just stick with the small and the ensemble pieces right now.
Yeah, and I would imagine that'd take up a lot of your time. So you wouldn't really be able to right now.
Oh yes.
You guys are on tour right now.
We're on tour right now. Yep. We
Wow.
end at the end of this month actually, and then we're gonna have some time off, and everybody's gonna do like their own personal stuff. I'm gonna be a dad because I have a daughter, so that's gonna be fun. And also do that small film, and hopefully get some time to rest and relax.
Yeah, what do you like to do to relax?
Sleep. It's always a good thing. I like to sleep a lot.
That's good, good. Who would your dream director be? Who would you love to work
Probably
with?
Steven Spielberg or
Really?
George Lucas. Yeah.
Is
One
it
of
the
those.
sirens that you're hearing in the background?
I repeat that, no problem.
Yeah.
Would you like me to speak louder?
No, it's.
It's just this is so
Oh,
loud.
It's okay. It's gone now.
I like Steven Spielberg would be one of the directors. George Lucas, Tim Burton. The list goes on and on.
Cool, cool. And we already talked about any other films that you're doing. So I guess we're good. Anything else going on?
That's it, pretty much.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was good meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.